Yo, lucky for me, this update was huge because we've already just dropped the video for the new legendaries out on Spain, but we had to recover another video because bottom fishing dropped. Bottom fish is finally here in Call of the Wild the Angler, which is a big W from the team or to the team for getting this update out as quick as they have done. Now, what this video is going to cover is going to cover everything that came along with the bottom fishing, and of course, we're going to get out there and we're going to have to start catching some fish with these bottom rigs. So if you do enjoy this kind of content on the Angler, guys, consider subscribing to the channel. Join our Discord, the link will be in the description. More importantly, sit back and enjoy the rest of the video, guys. I'll catch you all on the stream next time. Peace. Yo, starting off. You don't even have to go in the game to see what they've done. Look at this new loading, the new screen here for going into the maps. Look how fantastic this looks. It tells you what legendary. Oops, what have I done here? It tells you if you've caught the legendary fish, what the mission progress is, the fish species, W's. How clean does this look? Wow, that is fantastic. Fantastic. My mind's blown already. I haven't even got into it. But yeah, let's get into it now. I'll show you the setup I'm going to be using. We're going to get out there and do some carp fishing on Spain. See if we can't get something nice caught on these bottom rigs, guys. Yo, first things first. We've got the souvenir shop finally over on the Spain map now. And as you can see, you've got some new items of clothing, some fantastic little tops to wear. That t-shirt's fire. I just need to wait. It's something to do with catching the legendary common carp out on Spain. So when we get that, when we catch that, I'm going to buy that t-shirt for sure. There's loads of hoodies, hats, skins for your vehicles. Fantastic. And of course, you've got the normal souvenir shop that we've had on every other map that you can purchase your tackle on, like the True Mediator, the Grahir X, all of them. You know which ones I mean anyway. But yeah, let's get in and have a look at the rods that came along with this update for the feeder fishing. Right, looking at the rods, the Foundation rod. These are the new feeder rods that came along with the update. The first one is called the Foundation. Before we start, as you all know, you can see the little number one there. We've bought the big boy rod, but that's because we're a boyo. Anyway, listen. The first one, Foundation. What am I doing there? I've done that 4 or 5 times now. I've had to do this 3 or 4 times because I've done that. The first one's called the Foundation. Max line strength, 6.61 pounds. Then we go on to the Inhale, 13.23 pounds. Max line strength. The Blinders, 22.05 pound. Exhale is 33.07 pounds. And then the big boy graduation one is 44.09 pounds, guys. As an IRL fisherman myself, I've used majority of these baits over in England where I live when I've been doing carp fish myself. Majority of these baits are what we would usually use. The artificial sweet corn, fantastic bait. The reason you use artificial sweet corn in real life is just because sweet corn's so soft. They'll just pluck it. They'll pluck it. They'll take the inside out of the sweet corn and leave you with just the skin. So the artificial sweet corn's fantastic for the game. That's basic corn. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think they've gone into that much detail with this game, but in real life, the corn would be sucked out from inside the skin. You'd just be left with the skin. So the artificial stuff is fantastic. Plus, you can get glow-in-the-dark stuff as well. I don't know if that's what that is. What have we got here? We've got regular pellets, dog biscuits. Fantastic bait for carp, dog biscuits. Now, we usually use dog biscuits when fishing on the surface, which is a bit weird why you'd be able to bottom fish with dog biscuits, but it's a new bait to use. We would never, ever bottom fish with dog biscuits. You'd always surface fish with them. We've got wafters that have got a little bit of buoyancy in them. I've used these in real life, so they don't sit true flush on the bottom. They sit just off the bottom. A wafter usually does like critically balance. You can critically balance a wafter on a hair rig just to make it sit just off the bottom, depending on what you're fishing on. If you're fishing on like silt, you'd have a wafter on just so it sits above the silt usually. And then we've got artificial dog biscuits. Once again, fantastic bait in the game. I'm down forevermore to use these in this game. And you can see there, you see the little circle in the middle of the imitation dog biscuits. That's just usually a bit of cork to help the buoyancy of the dog biscuit. And then we've also got, of course, the boilies. Fantastic bait for carp. So let me show you the setup. Oh no, we haven't. Let me show you the sinkers. Let's move on to the sinkers. They're all the same weight, nearly 2 ounce. Now in real life, the shape of the ledger would help with the distance. So if you're going for a really far cast, you want the ones that are shaped, they're like thin. What would you call it? We call them distance leads over in England, but these are super nice things to add to the game. I've just gone with the big old ledger. The stone one's nice, but I don't think it's going to matter what ledger you use. It's not going to matter. They're all the same weight. I think it's just for how it looks to yourself. So I've just gone with a basic ledger there, the dumbbell looking one. And let me show you the setup now we're going to be using for these carp. And let's get out there and see if we can't catch them on this bottom rig. Right, so the setup I'm going to be using for this, I put cheese on for some reason a minute ago, so I've took it off. But I'm going to be using the graduation feeder rod, the Pure Champion reel, the 38-pound braid, the dumbbell 2 ounce lead, a 2-aught hook, maybe. I'm going to start with the 2-aught hook, but if we struggle to catch some fish, I'm going to switch it. But a 2-aught hook will catch you golds and diamonds for the common carp, gold and diamond for the mirror carp, silvers, golds, and diamonds for the common carp, guys, and of course, the brand new natural boilies. Hoping that there's some variations of that in the near future, but fantastic looking at the minute. So let's get out here and see what we can catch. Before I get here, can I just tell someone now? I'm out here trying to record a video for content for us all. For my enjoyment, your enjoyment, and who pops into chat? Crow joins the game. Crow joins the game, and what does he say straight away? CGO smells. You can't see it because my webcam's in the way. This is what I mean, guys. When you see Crow, he's nice. When I see Crow, it doesn't say hi. CGO smells straight away. Not an issue. Anyway, you know where we are. We're at the known, one of the known diamond locations for the mirror carp. I'll hop up on here. You'll know where it is, I'm sure. Oh, did not mean to happen. That's definitely not going in the video. Let's try and get up here. Right, you know where we are, guys. If you don't know where we are, I'll show you. We're at the dam. So the starter outpost is there. You just come north into that body of water there and just go top right corner of that lake next to this point of interest and this trailhead and just come onto this dam wall. Now we are going to cast out for the first time with the bottom fishing gear. And let's see what happens. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, look in the bottom right. That's all changed, that. That's super nice. Look how fast it's sinking. Guys, the bail arm. The bail arm's open. Whoa. So you guys don't know what a bail arm is. If you don't, where my right hand is, there's a latch. We call them bail arms in England, but the bail arms opens when you cast and then it closes. Perfect timing. It closes. That's what that clicking noise is. That's a fantastic little touch to the game. The lead's still sinking, it's saying. Why is it saying it's still sinking? Let's see. I don't know what the indication is going to be like. I don't have a clue. This is literally the first cast I've done with these, so I'm just... Right, it's settled now. I'm just going to sit and wait, guys, and see what we can catch doing this. Hopefully a nice fish. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I wonder what the indication is going to be. Oh, there we go. There we go. It was just a... No. Oh, fish on. Oh. Oh, I've not got my drag set right. First fish on the bottom fishing gear. Oh, look at the bend in the rod. That's actually nice, you know, because a feeder rod has got a soft tip usually. You see how much more bend? That looks to have more bending than what it usually does, and that's because a feeder rod IRL has so much more bend. The soft tipped a feeder rod is. Usually, you'd have your feeder rod set up like vertical, looking where you're looking, like straight out, with a bit of tension in your line, but like at like a 90-degree angle to where you cast. And when you get a bite, the end of your feeder rod, like, I don't know if you can see, the end of your feeder rod will be twitching like that. That's what usually happens with a feeder rod. But like I said before, any content for this game is fantastic. The devs and the design teams do a fantastic job with everything they build. But let's get this guy ripped in and see what he is. Just a common carp, maybe? Common carp, fantastic. On the bottom, on the boil, it's the first one. Let's go. And you can see it's the first. You can see there that it's my first fish on it, 1% up. My first fish. Let's go. Fantastic, guys. Let's get a few more caught. You know, I'm not seeing any fish here like we used to. Have they updated that? I think they've updated the visual set. You can't see fish in the water here anymore. Oh, shock. They've actually changed it, have they? I don't mind that. I say I don't mind it. I used to love sight fishing off from here, but I do, yeah, I do mind it, in fact. The bail arm opens, that's so neat. That literally is so neat. Oh, you can focus into the rod. You focus into the tip. I'd love to see that tip bouncing. I would love to see that tip bouncing, but let's see what we can catch from here. Where is he? Where's Crow? I know where he'll be. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. What? He'll drive around. I know what he'll do. He'll drive around a bit so everyone knows it's him. That's what... I know what he'll do. I've got you, Crow. I've got you. I've got you. Look at him. This guy, guys, if you don't know who Scarecrow is, if there's one person that comes in here and doesn't know who Scarecrow is, you should check. And W's from The Rod Does Twitch. The Rod Does Twitch. Nice. Oh. 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 Oh, this is a nice fish. The rod does twitch, so the rod does bounce like a feeder rod would. And like I was saying before, if there's one guy in here that doesn't know who Scarecrow is, you need to check him out. He's a bio. He really is a bio. He does angler content. He'll do Call the Wild. You know him. Everybody in the Hunt to Call the Wild community knows him. If you don't know him within the angler community, go and check him out. He's such a good guy. Such a good guy. But yeah, let's get this fish in, see what it is. And then we'll have our final say on the bottom fishing, I think, guys. There we go. What have we got here? What have we got? Oh, 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 don't snap me. This could be a nice fish, I think. Is this a gold mirror? I can't see what it is. They have definitely stopped it so you can't visually see the fish in the water. I know that for sure. Beautiful. A nice common carp. Listen, the bottom fishing in this game is game-changing. Literally game-changing. This game is very young. W's to the team. EW, fantastic job. Fantastic job on this update. More importantly, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be plenty more content covering this in the upcoming days. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you all on stream next time, guys. Peace.